Start.
Hello everyone, my name is Ankit and today I'll be talking about gun control and law in the United States. And this is my audience Anchit Barwa and Rishabh Pandey. So, when we talk about freedom, an average American always thinks that freedom is really important, and I'm not talking against freedom, and I'm not saying anything against freedom. Freedom is actually important, but is really freedom, is all the freedom important? Is freedom really important more than human life? Maybe we have to think about it. When we talk about freedom to buy things, freedom of buying a weapon has caused so many concerns in the United States. Maybe we need to put more laws to regulate it. Maybe it's gonna create more safest nation. Well, when we look at the present scenario of the gun laws in the United States, as far as the North Dakota state says, the Constitution of North Dakota says that, well, everyone has the equal rights and everyone has the right to protect their family and right to protect themselves and use the guns for the recreational and the hunting purposes. Well, all these things are mostly used by all these states. All these states follow the same guideline, and they say that everyone has the right to protect themselves and the family, and in order to make them secure, they can purchase the guns. But why do we need to protect ourselves? We are afraid that somebody else is gonna shoot us. Then how did the other person gets the gun? Well, we are just basically getting the guns and shooting each other, which is causing more chaos than it actually is. Well, and not only this, if we look at as the statistics says by the Business Insider, just in United States there are twice as much more killing as by firearms as compared to any other weapon, be it knife, be it drug overdose, be it anything. It's just the firearm that's causing a lot of problem in the United States. So I understand. We need guns for recreational hunting purposes and everything. But can't we control that just for the sake of life? How many times have you heard of shooting at a parking lot because you go up there and a guy is trying to park a car, he parks it before you do, he gets really angry, comes out, pulls out a gun and shoots you up. Well, might not be really common in North Dakota, but it's quite common in big cities like Atlanta, Georgia and everything. It's just a flick of a second, the person might get really angry and don't realize the critical part of the situation. But, well, the government can certainly do things about it, and by regulating the use of gun, what could possibly the guy would have done? Might have abused a little, might have hit the guy, might have hit the other guy a little, but that would have not killed him. So is it really, like, I always ask this question, is it really important that guns are more important than life? Well, here's the statistics again by Business Insider. In 2015, as you say, and Business Insider, well, here's the statistics that firearms causes 68% of the deaths in the United States as compared to any other weapon that's used. And just not this, look at the statistics up here. What do you see? The blue line is the motor vehicle, and the red line is the firearms. If you look up the statistics, by 2015, it looks like fine that the more deaths are caused by motor vehicles as compared to firearms. But it's predicted that in 2015 that there will be more deaths caused by the firearms as compared to the motor vehicles. So the number of deaths caused by the motor vehicles is decreasing, and the number of deaths caused by the firearms, it's increasing day by day. So what's the cause? Because there are so many laws for the motor vehicles, there are so many laws, we follow it and everything, so it's decreasing it. But There are not many laws for the firearms, so obviously it's increasing. We gotta regulate it. We gotta do something about it. What are the things that we can do? Obama has a plan. Obama said by increasing the mental health services and also by extending the research on the background of the person before he purchases the gun, only then the gun should be, only then the person should be allowed to buy the gun. Not only this, well, after the purchase of the gun, it's the responsibility of the person that purchases the gun that he has to safeguard the gun at a proper place so that no child or anyone else can can get hold of it and can use it for other purposes than it's really needed for. So, and if anything goes wrong, that person is equally responsible and he should go to prison for that. Well, these are only minor changes, but well, these changes have also always been there, but not really implemented, because people like us, we think that freedom is really important. Well, I'm not against freedom. Well, gun laws in the United States need to be regulated. I'm not talking about freedom again. I'm talking about humankind. I'm talking about lives, millions of lives. We need to think about it. We need to do something about it. Thank you.